Everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we have our second video with Rob Lucci, and this time is gonna be Rob Lucci versus Law, which I think is a very good matchup for us, just because the Law blocker doesn't matter against stuff like Sakasuki, and then we even have the Issho for certain situations where we can just get rid of their hand size if they try to keep a lot of hands and end up hitting a lot of searchers. They also tend to struggle a little bit more with the blocker, so good matchup for us. So let's see how we can pilot this. If you like today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the game. In this matchup, we're going against Law. Okay, so opponent chose to go first, so I'm going to keep this hand. I actually don't mind this. I mean, I do want to look for like Kaku, right? So opponent didn't have a one-ton play. I do want to look for Kaku or something similar. I guess let's pick the Tsuru for now. Eventually, the Kaku will help me keep the board clear. So will the Sakasuki. The blockers are not bad. Opponent's just gonna straight up. Wow. I didn't expect that. So they just straight up just bist at my Brannew, huh? Wow. Okay. Let's go here. I might opt to go. Like, do I want to go Spandam or do I want to go Fukuro, or do I just want to go Kuzan? The Kuzan is really tempting, right? The Kuzan is really tempting. Gives me a big 5k attacker and also gives me the draw. When it took that life. Having the Kuzan in the field also enables me to kill like their loss later. Even if I just get a Kaku and not a Sakasuki, right? So then we can go Spandam here. Try to look for the Kaku. Potentially even play... I do need to start getting some blockers eventually. So the opponent gets the Tsuru. So they're gonna attack with both of these. Okay, so they're gonna attack here first. We'll go at 2k. If they attack with the Tsuru, am I okay with this? I'm gonna counter this one. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for, right? That's what I'm looking for later. Let's go Spandam first. I want to see... Okay, unfortunately, we didn't get the Kaku, right? We got the Kumadori. So, if I want to play this Fukuro, that gives me 3 Dawn. We can go 7. So, I'm going to go 7 here first. I want to make sure I kill this Tsuru, right? And the good thing is that if the opponent blocks with the Beige, we can actually get the restand on the Rob Lucci. That's why I want to attack with the Lucci first. So the opponent really cannot save this Tsuru. I think this is absolutely worth it, right? Like, this has to be worth it. We'll go here. And we'll go here. And just attack this for 7 again. I think this is way too worth it for me to just not do anything there, right? So we'll go here. Hit them for 5. It gets to the 2 cards in their board. So now it makes their... makes their stuff even worse, right? Okay, as I say that, the opponent ends up and gets the Brook, so I guess it doesn't even matter. You're gonna attack with Bista as well. Huh. So they're gonna attack with the Bista. Opponent can only get to 6 here, which means that we can block here, and then opponent spends the last down on the Law, and then we just counter for 2. Okay. So now we have 8 cards. 8 Dawn. The Sakasuki on... Like... What if we play the Issho? What if we go Lucci, right? Over here first. We don't use the car action. Then we go Kuzan. And if the opponent takes that life, I will play the Issho. Because they will have 6 cards in their hand. So if they take this life, I will play this Issho. Otherwise, I'm okay just playing the Sakasuki. And just popping the Robin for now. Oh my goodness. This is such a blowout. So they lose the Mackin on the Law, and I'm gonna end the turn right there. I think that was worth it. Unfortunately, we didn't hit like any law, like any blocker law, but I think that was actually worth it. Opponent gets the 2 down. You can kill the Spandam. Sure. Do I want them to kill this? I'll let them kill it. The Sakasuki can kill anything that the opponent plays. And the Issho, because the Issho is going to get -3, right? So we can actually kill this law. It doesn't matter to me. So we can literally kill this law, right? The opponent has to block, and then the Rob Lucci is going to get some value out of this. So the opponent goes for 6. I need to keep the card. So if we go, I'm going to counter this, and I'm going to take the hit from Brook. I'm going to take the hit from Brook, have my blockers. We still have the 2 cards from the Lucci. We want to have 6 for the Sakasuki if we need to. So we can start with 7 here into their life, and it's going to eat up 2 cards. So if we go 7 here, because we can always get the restand on this Lucci. So maybe we go 9. So we go 9, go to life, right? We go 9 into life. If opponent blocks, I just get the restand. I'm going to get the restand here anyways. So now we can go like this, right? So we can go 9 here. So we go 9 into the law. Opponent blocks with the Capone, right? We can trigger this. When we play the Sakasuki, we can trigger the Rob Lucci. Okay? We're not going to use it just yet. We're just going to go here. Use the car action. Trash this. Pop this. Use the car action here. Trash both. Attack for 9 again. Opponent going to have to spend 3 cards. And that didn't have enough, right? So that's why I wanted to set up. So the thing about Lucci, right, is that you can use this anytime that you want in the turn, right? After you KO something. It didn't matter, I guess, if I used it after the Issho KO or if I used it after the Sakasuki KO. It would have been the same thing. But it did mean that the 2 blockers were not going to be enough, because once you always want to attack with Lucci first, right? Because that way, once the opponent blocks with if the opponent blocks the Lucci on the first hit for 9, opponent would have given us the restand back anyways, right? And that's what they didn't want to do. So that's why they ended up taking that life. I think it ended up not mattering anyways, because that's why this Issho was so good last time. Like, once I was able to play this Issho last turn, because the opponent took that extra life and went to 6 cards, it just gave me so much freedom to do whatever, right? Like, look, we ended up a 2K counter, a 1K counter. It's nothing to sniff at, because he also took 2 cards out of their hand. If the opponent didn't take that life when that Kuzan attacked last turn, and they would have counter instead, it would have been more annoying for us to actually play this Issho out. So again, opponent ended up having like a really hard time there, not really being able to do anything. And this deck does well against Law because we're able to always pop their Law with our Sakasuki, and that's why I really like the Sakasuki. Or ideally, you can always reduce the cost to 3 as well with a lot of cards like Issho to be able to pop it with the Kaku, which we didn't see this game, but it's okay. Opponent did get a little bit unlucky not having any turn 1 play because they did go first. They ended up getting their Nami afterwards, and that's really the only searcher that they did. So I also cannot complain that we ended up getting a little bit lucky here. So yeah, GG's. And again, if you liked today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day.